What is up, folks? And welcome back to the Forever World. Sorry to leave you guys hanging for so long. I know it's been a hot minute since we've been on the Forever World, at least since you guys have seen the Forever World, because I, on the other hand, have been working fairly hard on here. There's been a lot of things I've tried to get done. You know, between the last episode and now, obviously, I was going to try to sleep, but it is going to let me sleep now. Okay. A couple minutes ago, it was saying there were monsters nearby, and it wouldn't let me. So let's get a fresh day going here. Yeah, last episode, we worked on that beautiful windmill over there and kind of got a lot of the general area sort of spruced up. But between now and then, there were a couple big projects I worked on. I really wanted to polish the area a little bit more before the next episode because I didn't want you to leave you guys hanging. I didn't want to start a whole new episode and then not have a lot done because I feel like that's a little underwhelming. And since I wanted to sort of transition this series into a little bit more like long form content, I wanted to make the episodes actually worth, watching all the way through instead of just having a lot of fluff, if that makes sense. Also, I've been pretty busy, so I have a couple excuses there. What's up, puppy? But yeah, one thing you might notice right off the bat, if you have a keen eye, is the interior of our little house here is a little different. It's a little bit more furnished. We got the flat screen TV on the wall there. Got the amplified sound system. Got the entire Nike Fit on display here. And if you come around the corner here, got some nice rugs in, Louis Vuitton rugs all over. We got the twins, which we still need to get names for these guys. I think I have some ideas. The problem is I only have one name tag, so I need to get more name tags. Double king sized bed, super comfy. Got the artwork on the wall, which I'd never seen this picture before in Minecraft, so this one was new to me. I genuinely couldn't tell if this little thing here was obviously you got some like ruins in the background there. I couldn't tell if this was like a camera tripod or if it was like a cooking fire, but I don't see a fire or anything there, and it does look like there's something like mounted on this tripod, so I don't know what this guy's doing. Maybe he's making a YouTube video as well. What a guy. But yeah, we got some plants in here. We got the desk set up with I don't know to call this the gaming PC, I guess. And chair and everything, rugs, nothing brewing. Just the coffee maker here with the sink. Everything's good. We'll put a little water in the sink too. Shoving. But yeah, everything's kind of spruced up here a little bit more. If you come downstairs, not too much has changed down here, but I did make a little bit of room for the auto smelter, which I think I will be building after this episode is over. I've been wanting to get to that one, but I've been lazy in this regard. Also, all the smelting I've had to do, as you can see here, I've done a little bit of work. All the smelting I've had to do, I've just been using these guys. So, and now we have 30 levels. Nice. Coming outside, couple changes. Some of them we'll have to go over a little bit later in the episode, but one of the first things you might notice, especially from the start of the video, is this down here. This is going to be our big focus for today's video. I have a lot of stuff planned for this episode. It's probably going to be a little bit longer one, but it's going to be a little longer because, one, I have a lot of things I want to get done. I think we have a couple things we want to explore. I know I mentioned in the last episode that we would be probably checking out the Nether in this episode, which we will be doing, so stick toward the end of the video because we will be heading into the Nether. But before we do that, I'm not one to just, pop a Nether portal anywhere and just hop in. It needs to have presentation. And two, another reason this episode I'm particularly making a little more longer, a little more saturated, is I am actually going on vacation in a couple days here. I am going to be gone for like 8-9 days, give or take. I'll just say I'm going to be out for almost 10 days because, they travel on each end. I'm going to Hawaii. Yes, your boy's getting a little bit of vacation time. Much needed. Been very busy, very heavy on the work. We finally slowed down a little bit, so I think having some relaxation time will be good. But a little relaxation cannot come until I deliver you guys some content. So that's what we're here for. And we have some fun projects today. So this episode is probably going to be kind of split into 3 different parts. So part 1 is going to be, and we'll go down here and we'll take a little bit of a look-see. This is the mining district. You can see I even named it Mining District. So the mining district got a little more work we got to do with the pathways and stuff. But as you can see, you come in here, we got all these like piles of stuff, some pallets with some ore on it, pile crafting tables, some logs, everything you need to, do a little caving mission. The reason I chose this area is because if you come right over here, we'll have to build a couple little bridges and stuff too. If you come right over here, we got the big cave where we first start out. Now, this cave system below this area here is pretty crazy. I think I was down there for almost 3 hours one night, getting bulk of my like starter resources. And this is just a cool looking area. The way the sun shines down into there, and you got the waterfalls going down. It's a very cool area. And this river that runs through here, this is actually something I built. So I wanted a little bit more water to flow in. This little crevasse that's like right here, this actually was already here. So it was begging for a proper river to be built there. So I fulfilled its wishes. We put a little man-made river. So it looks nice. There's a couple areas over here where we have a little bit more work we have to do, which we'll probably try to do today. But I just need to fill the rest of the ground in. I ran out of gravel. That was a big reason. I ran out of gravel and I couldn't finish this because you can see here we got gravel, cobblestone, stone, a whole bunch of stuff sprawled all over the place. We obviously got the pile of gravel here, which I could use, but this is decorative. We can't use this gravel. So we're going to fill that in, and we'll kind of finish and polish all this area off as best as we can. But the 3 parts are going to be, 1, we need to build something to lift what would be the nether portal out of our little mine here. Now, this is just where I've been getting most of my stone, but my idea was we'll build a big crane, a big industrial crane, and it'll be lifting the nether portal like encased in stone out of the ground. Because I like to have some good storytelling in my world. I like to have a little bit of lore, and I think it's, it's pretty cool if you you're caving and you stumble upon the nether portal in a cave, and then you gotta lift it out, and that's why this mine area exists. So we'll have the nether portal dangling in stone from like a big crane, and then we'll build a little staircase up to it. And then the latter half of the episode, we will hop into the nether, and we'll see how lucky we get. We'll see how good of an area. We'll probably be above a lava pit because I know my luck. But yeah, that's we'll see how it goes. So in terms of picking out an area to build this big crane, I thought this little plateau here was pretty perfect. It's elevated above the ground here. It's kind of got a commanding stance over the whole mining district. This is going to be where we put our crane. I must make a little workbench here to signify my seal of approval. And actually, you know what? We'll make a little chest too while we're at it. Ba-bing, ba-boom. And so, as we normally do in a good old Forever World episode, is I think we're going to start off with a nice, fun time-lapse of us building this crane up, because it's going to take a little bit of work. I'm not sure a slow-mo-y tutorial-style video will work great for something like the crane, but we'll swoop back in, we'll build the cool nether portal surround, and then we will hop into the nether, and we'll have some fun today. We'll make it a good time. So without further ado, as the sun sets, it looks gorgeous. Look at, actually, you know what? Screenshot worthy. Ba-bang. Shabam. There we go. Without further ado, grab a snack, sit back, relax, and watch us build a cool industrial crane. Heck yeah. All right, guys. We're done with the crane. Getting a little bit looks back here at it, and it's turned out pretty good. I think I'm fairly happy with it. It honestly is a different shape than I envisioned when I kind of went in. I was like, I'm going to build a crane. I've built cranes before, but I wanted to go a little more kind of industrial with it than I've done in the past, and I think this kind of works. I mean, I like the chain. This was definitely a given. I was like, okay, this will look cool, and it's all done. I'm debating switching because I need to see this the chain piece here. I need to run this chain piece up to here and then back down to here just so it is a little more consistent. But otherwise, I think that turned out actually pretty good as sun goes down too. So what's next in our little journey here is you can see we got a dangling chain. We are going to build a enclosure for the Nether portal that sort of it surrounds. It's going to look like a big floating stone, basically, is the way I can describe it. Let's do a sleep real quick here, and then we'll kind of get on. We have to go back. We need to get some obsidian, and that we'll actually build together. We'll have a little fun with it. And then what we'll do is once we have the Nether portal all made, we'll do the official lighting ceremony of the portal. Ooh, this actually looks pretty cool from this angle. See, what's weird about crane, to make a crane design, I'm sure there's a way you could do it diagonally. It would be cool if I could have it angled over the actual mine shaft there. It would have looked a little goofy, though. And I think it, us having that, fill in that space, because this space right here is very open. And I wasn't really sure, what to do with that. I think it'd be cool to have this area sort of serve as not only the mining area, but be the actual Nether portal area. Because then we can have piles of the Nether brick, the Netherrack, Nether blocks and stuff outside the portal over here. I think it'll look pretty cool. It's about to get dark, and it's going to get scary. So let me sleep real quick. Alrighty, so we're back at the base here, and I think I've noticed problem numero uno. We don't have any obsidian. Well, we have a little bit, but we only have 5, and I think we need to make, for the portal to make sense, probably technically a 3x3 or a 5x5 portal. So we need to actually go find a little bit of lava. Do I have a water bucket on me here? Do we do a quick splunk? I guess we'll do a quick splunk here and see if we can find some stuff. So, I mean, we got the cave over here, so we should be able to find something. I thought I had a lava pit up here somewhere. Honestly, I think I kind of want to check real quick. Let's see if there's one, up over here. I could have sworn there was an open lava pit that was, along the side of the hill here. Now, I could very well be mixing up, I don't know, a different world with this. I'm taking the most inefficient way to get there right now. Let's go up the side of this hill. All right, we're splunking. Let's go down. Let's see if we can just find some lava real quick. Mine that up. 'Cause I think the last time I actually went and got lava from anything. Oh my, this doesn't go anywhere, does it? Well, now I'm down here. All right, going back. Okay, well, there was no lava down there. It was just a dead end. So maybe what I need to do is actually check out the mining area. Look at this view, though. Look how cool this is looking. The Forever World is coming along so well. We got the windmill there. I love that the crane's in the background. And that building with the copper, just that little copper accent right there, I feel really makes it. I need to build with more copper. It actually looks really cool. All right, guys. I wasn't really planning on splunking this episode, but I didn't have any luck finding any obsidian on the surface level, so now we are going way down here, taking the water elevator all the way down with the hope that we will find... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, that, ladies and gentlemen, I think if my memory serves me right, was the first death Let me sleep real quick here. Oh, and on video, too. That's crazy. I thought it would be while I'm just doing some busy work. Oh, man, that was a huge mess. I think I got, like, ricocheted by a skeleton there. Luckily, it's just right down the water chute, and hopefully those mobs will despawn. I mean, I'm not wearing any armor, so I should have probably grabbed, like, a cheap set of armor here. Well, that was a little more adventurous than I thought it was going to be. You know what? That's what I get. I should have just had some obsidian ready to go instead of hoping to just find some. See what's going to make this a little more difficult. Hopefully I can just take this all the way down. Okay, see, I think my stuff. Did I see my stuff? Where did I fall? Where did I fall? And I'm right here. Okay. I'm sure my stuff is every bit as sprawled all over the place. Yep, there's some stuff down there. My guts are spewed all over the place. At least as long as I got a weapon here. Am I missing anything? I'm definitely missing a couple things. Thing in there. Oh, I have both of my pickaxes. Okay. Did I get all my stuff then? Maybe I didn't have a lot on me. Make sure nothing blows me up. Make sure we're all good. Like I said, guys, didn't plan on splunking, but look what I get for splunking. Those dang skeletons. And you know what? If there was one thing that was going to kill me first in this game, I am not at all surprised that it was fall damage. Okay, that's just a lava flume. Hi there. Hello. Well, you know what I was going to do, too, before we went down to the Nether? Was going to try to enchant some armor. Some fresh armor before we go in there, but it looks like that is not going to be as much an option now. Well, I don't want to make this little trip worth nothing since I died, so there's got to be at least some lava down here somewhere, right? Okay, all bad things below me here. I see a zombie wearing a helmet there. Oh, no, it's not even a lava pit. It's a freaking flow. Shoot. Oh, that is a skulk sensor right there. I don't want to mess with that. I am a daring man, but I am not that daring. You know, I do remember back in the day where you could basically just dig to level, I think it was 10. And as long as you got to level 10, you were pretty much guaranteed lava at some point there. All right, so what's making me nervous now is that I don't have a lot of armor, so I'm not very well protected. And we have all of our good tools on us, and the last thing I want is to be, like, way down in a cave, die, and then not be able to get my stuff back in time. So what I'm going to do, so I'm not wasting your guys' time, is I'm going to go on a lava hunt, I guess. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to find some, but yeah, we're just going to go on a little lava hunt, and I will be back when I find some. Well, guys, success is found in the places you probably least expect. So I was wandering around. I was like, you know what? We'll just find like a surface fissure of lava. Everything will be okay. It can't be that hard, right? You know, there's lava freaking everywhere in this game. Like went over the hill though. Our base is like right over that little tower there, and we got not only a portal there with some obsidian kind of around it, but we could just nab from that. But I completely forgot. If you spin around, there's another village over here, and they have an abandoned portal as well. So I'm going to start with over here, because I might be able to just get enough from this one portal, but we have that other one if we need it. We already have like 4 or 5 at the base, and I think we're only going to need like 10 something. So I think we should be okay, but we'll try to get as much as we can, you know, just in case we need more. We're going to wander over here and see if we could just nab some of this obsidian. Now, this is a pretty big portal over here, so I think we should be okay. This is actually good, too, because now we'll get a little bit of the crying obsidian here, and that will actually make the design we're going for look a little bit cooler. So this might ultimately work out a little bit more in our favor. Okay, our journey is over. We did it. We got 16 pieces of obsidian, and we got a little bit of crying obsidian while we're at it, which could make it look kind of cool. So we're going to ignore the other portal for now. We're going to head back, and we're going to start work on literally phase 2 of our project, which... I mean, hey, you know, long-form content, this is, I guess, what they wanted. We're going to have a lot of extra fluff in this episode. But yeah, I will see you guys back at the base. We'll gather some resources up, and we will get working on this portal. All right, we back again. What a wild adventure that was. That was a crazy set of shenanigans there. But we're at the crane again. It's time we finally get this portal built. So I had a design in mind, like I mentioned before, where it's like the crane is lifting a piece of rock out of the dirt, and that piece of rock like contains within it, almost like a geode, the Nether portal. So we're going to see about building one of these here. We're gonna put some. Oh yeah, we got more than enough here. Okay, so there's the base of our portal, and what I want it to look like once this is all put together is big stone housing the portal, and then I'll have like a scaffold construction, like staircase that kind of leads up to it. It's gonna look like an archaeology dig site basically once it's all done. So we got the portal built there, and then now we're just gonna take some stone and stuff, and we're gonna just sort of cover it here a little bit. But I want it to look natural. I don't actually want it to look like a portal. So we're gonna have like something like this. Like I want the portal to be shining through, almost like it's like a crack in the stone there. So we'll do that. Okay, come to the side here. I want to make sure that it doesn't look like you can't see the obsidian from any side of this, but I do have some other blocks I want to filter in there a little bit, which we will. Like we'll do a little bit of basalt at the bottom. And then from this backside here, what I want it to sort of look like, I want the portal to be like shining through almost in some like areas. Like there's like cracks in the stone. So we'll do like a little bit of something like that. And then cover that up there. Have a little cobble filtered in there, like some little holes. And then cover that up. We'll kind of make it look a little rugged here around the edges. Can I do a weird stare at that angle? Yep. Sweet. Okay, that'll actually look cool. This looks pretty good. This actually is looking a little better than I thought it would look. Oh, this actually, okay. This will probably look, I think this is actually going to look really cool once it's all like lit up and put together. Let's see here. And I don't have a flint and steel on me, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to go grab one of those too. Oh, this actually looks really good though. I didn't even use some of the other blocks I intended on using, but it doesn't really matter because I think this actually turned out pretty good. Okay, let me go grab a flint and steel real quick, and then we'll probably sleep. And when we come back, we'll build the scaffold, and we will light our portal. I have returned with the tools of ignition here, flint and steel. We're going to light this portal here in just a couple minutes, but before I do, I did do a couple personal upgrades to myself, because I felt like that would be semi-necessary. So we spent some money. We got some diamond armor now, which it's not unenchanted because I was a walnut and I died. So not much enchanting can be done there. But I did make another critical update here to the bow. We now have Power 4 and Infinity on that bow. I had the Infinity book just gathering dust in the chest, so wanted to get that used up, and we have a good bow now, so we won't run out of arrows. And what we need to do here is, the idea is we'll have, we come like one block off of this, and then make sure I'm like lined up this here. And I want to build this little scaffold system that goes up to the portal, and how we're going to do that. And then on top of this, I think we're going to do a mix of slabs, and then we will also do some trapdoors here. Give it a little bit of a look. So now, and what we'll do is we'll put this right there so you could cross. So this is going to be our little cross area here to get in. And if we drop down, I'm going to break this up here. We're going to have some stairs come down from that. Give it a little bit more sturdiness there. Okay, I think, actually we'll leave that there. We'll leave a bench. I'm going to leave an extra flint and steel there. This flower will plant for good luck. Let's see how that looks from a distance here. I think I got the look down that I wanted to go for. Oh, and it's raining, of course. Well, shoot. I think that look, well, other than the rain blocking it, I I think that look actually looks really cool. I am probably going to get a better look at it here once the rain stops. But yeah, let me see if I can go sleep the rain away or something. And then we'll go light this portal. Boom. I scared you with a time skip. We're back. It's sunny outside. I was able to wait, sleep, let the rain pass. Now let's get a move on. All right, this has been a busy episode, busier than I thought. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need. I got the tools all set up. We got some golden apples as like a backup. New armor is good. Extra flint and steel, never hurts. Never know what's gonna happen. The only thing I feel like I might need is some blocks, but do I have any blocks in here? I don't really want to take wood with me. Honestly, we'll just get some in there. So we'll get this portal all lit up. Big step in the adulthood here. Minecraft adulthood. Let's give it a shebang. Boom. Oh, and that looks really cool. That looks really sweet. Let's get a step back and see how that looks there. Let's see how that looks. Sorry, I'm a big, like, get the picture frame look. Oh, that looks sweet. Look at that. That's so cool. That's so snazzy. Oh, that's exactly how I wanted it to look too. Like a piece of stone hanging there from the chain. Portal glistening through. Let's see how the backside looks before it gets dark out again. From the backside, can you see it? Oh, you can a little bit. I bet you if you get up a little bit, you could see it a little better. Yep. Oh, that's so sweet though. I love it. That's actually turned out way better than I thought it would. Okay, well, portal's lit, so let's go pop on in there. I know I can't use a water bucket in there, so we might as well leave that behind. All right, let's pop up in there before it gets dark, and let's hop on in. Where will we get? What will we do? Will we be in a dangerous spot? Ah, we need to go deeper. Okay, this isn't terrible. This actually really isn't too bad. We're kind of enclosed here, but I guess that's better than not being enclosed. All right. Well, now, okay, let's poke around here. Let's see. Ooh, we got some gold all over the place here. Yeah, I'm going to be cheeky here, and I'm going to screenshot these coordinates just in case I get lost. I did bring some torches with me, so we will light these up here. Now, do I just staircase up and see what I run into? I don't know if I'm low or high here. Let's dig up a little bit. Okay, I was digging up for a hot minute here, and it looks like I found a bit of soul sand. But look how far I had to dig up. We must be pretty far up here, so hopefully the soul sand means we're maybe gonna hit some kind of surface here in a moment. Okay, well, I kept digging and I hit the top. So let's go back down here where the soul sand was, and I guess see is this? Oh, okay, hold up. Oh, well, this is a nothing burger. Am I really far up then? Maybe I'm really far up. Maybe we need to go down. Maybe we need to staircase down here. I know we are kind of on a hilltop in the overworld, so maybe we actually need to go down. Oh, okay, we're popped out. We're in an opening, but we're not above lava, so that's good. And then let's see what the situation is. Let's build a little down here. All right, we got some giant creature skeletons. That's always fun. Oh, this isn't actually too bad of an area. Okay. Well, we're definitely in hell. All right. So here we are. It's not ideal that we're surrounded by soul sand here, but I mean, I guess we'll build a little bridge in case we need it. I'd love to find a stronghold. Oh, wait, hold up. What's that? Is this the little, like, the happy gas thing? Dried ghast. Okay, well, that might be something. I haven't used those yet. I think we could make one of the little floaty ghasts that we can, like, ride around on, which might be kind of fun. All right. What do we have going on here? I see a skeleton off in the distance there. I see one of those, like, crimson forests. Otherwise, not a lot going on. I don't see a stronghold yet. But what I will do, we got our staircase here, is I'm going to make a little pillar for myself, like that, and then we will kind of run around here. Well, gravel won't be an issue anymore. I want to make sure that gravel isn't going to, like, drop me into the lava. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just quite literally blind. Okay. There is a bastion right there. I think that's how you say it. Which is pretty sweet that that's right there, because if we die, we could just pop right over to it. But I don't know if we have the gear for that. I mean, we probably aren't too bad off. We have diamond armor and everything else good, so. But I know those guys, as equally as I do, they have swords, and they will hurt me. Look at all that gold that's up there, though. Do we pop in and say hello? All right, well, I definitely hear them, and they probably hear me. I have yet to poke out, though. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. Oh, I see you guys over there. Are you bad? I don't think they are bad. I think they're okay. This staircase actually might work out a little bit, though, because I think this is like a higher elevation of the Nether. But I do definitely hear bad things. Come on, guys. You really got to put these fires out now. This is dangerous. Someone can get hurt or burned. All right. Are you... Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to hurt me. I mean, do I just... I don't think they're too happy with me now. I mean, we could try to mess with the bastion. I don't really know if there's anything I need in there right now. I honestly was just trying to find a fortress. Kind of take some of these guys on, I guess. I think they just keep spawning here, though. Hi, guys. How you doing? I know you probably aren't a fan of me, but we're cool, right? Maybe we try to make a staircase, like, up to this. It's genuinely been so long since I've actually done this by myself. Ooh. Hi. Hello. Do not worry. I'm from the upside. Oh, don't you worry. I'm coming. Someone out there is speedrunning this full speed, no brakes. Oh, you guys are probably right above me, aren't you? Oh, hi. Goodbye. I know there's a chest down there, and then this goes down a little bit. All right, what's in this chest? Oh, I got an achievement for stealing XP from the pigs. All right, there's a gold block in here. Nothing too exciting, nothing too crazy. I do think most of the loot is at the bottom, though. Oh, there's a lot more of them down there. I see you right there. Can I coerce you over to me? You guys are easy to kill with a bow. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's a lot of golden carrots. Ooh, the magma cream's actually kind of nice. Okay, what's in here? Oh, more stuff. Ooh, a netherite upgrade thing. That's kind of nice. So I guess it's only down from here, right? I feel like I might be digging into, like, nothingness here. Do I need to go back up and reevaluate? Because we found these chests. I mean, is that all that's in here? There might not be a ton of loot. I don't really know what I need with all this gold, but I'm going to take it because it's free. I need to Corbo-fy this area because I will fall in. I will definitely fall through like a hole in the wall here. And I also don't hear any more pigs. I might have cleared everything. I gotta be careful here. I say that and something will drop down on me and it'll be over. I thought there was more like a throne room area to these bastions, but I don't see where it would be if it's here. Unless there's something over, like, below that. I think that's where I entered, though. Okay. Well, I guess that covers us for the bastion. Small time skip here. So we are back in the Nether, and the goal has switched to finding a fortress again. So we got out of the bastion. I don't think there's anything left there for me to explore, but, I mean, if I... Oh, hi there, Mr. Surprise. Could be a problem. Look at all the bad guys over there. I could either go that way and try to cut over, or I dig up right here and try to get, like, high ground. All right, we punctured through. Let's see if we can get a little high ground here and find some stuff. Oh! Right there. I'm pretty sure that's a fortress. Fairly confident that's a fortress. Oh, there's a blaze up there. Okay. Well, this is what we wanted to come for, so we're here now. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in the way, though. Oh, you see me, too. Can I get you without shooting something else? Apparently so. We are very skilled. Okay, we're cool. We're chill, right? Oh, we're not chill. Oh, well, we got a blaze rod. That's nice. Okay, I know there's gonna be a blaze spawner up here. Hi. Yep, go ahead, hit me. What's crazy is the blaze rods I'm not even 100% like here for. I think it's the netherrack and the I mean, we have brewing stands already. I guess we got to make the blaze powder either way, but I don't see any netherrack though. Of course, the nether has to play the doom and gloom music the whole time I'm here. Nothing at the end of the rainbow here. Is there no netherrack in this place? It's honestly what I came here for. Nothing down that way, nothing down that way. There's got to be another section I have not checked yet. Finding another fortress is not exactly ideal, so that hopefully is not what we have to do. But I don't see like any netherrack. Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna throw in the towel here. I think I might have gotten a little unlucky with my fortress I found. No netherrack. I can't brew potions. Which isn't a crazy huge deal, but before we go fight any crazy bosses, I'd love to make some potions. I could definitely make Eye of Ender if I needed to. I don't know if we're probably technically ready for dragon fight if we want to be, but so we will need to keep searching. Hey guys, I think you guys are all peaceful, right? You are not. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, I guess, call it quits on our nether adventure here. And we're gonna head back. We're gonna head back to base, and I guess we'll kind of wrap things up for the episode. I think that's probably all we'll need for today. We got a lot done though, so that's good. So I will see you guys back at the base. Okay, guys, we are back from the Nether. Unfortunately, our adventure was a little shy with us not finding any netherrack or anything. Hello there. We have a guest, a daywalker here. Get out of here. All right, you're dead. We couldn't find any netherrack, but we did find a lot of other stuff. I can't say that this haul is bad. It's definitely not bad. So we at least got some stuff there. We made some new armor. We did a lot in this episode. We built this big crane. We built the cool nether portal there, which I love the way this looks. I might need to make something where it looks like it's some ropes or something wrapped around it, so it looks a little more tidy. And then obviously I need to clean this area up a little bit. But other than that, we did a lot today. We did a lot in this episode, and I'm fairly happy with it. So I think this is actually going to be a pretty good place to call it. So without further ado, if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all of those wonderful things. And I will see you guys on the next episode of The Forever World.